That's the wrong direction. I'm over here. This is me. That's not me. That's not me. I had my phone facing the wrong direction. My bad. So hey, got this all going, and we're live for another We Are T.A.T.A.S box opening, and I'm really excited. Wait a minute for the Famous in the Future account to join the live, and that's cool because I'm gonna get to smoke for a second. She always like joins before me a little bit, and then she'd come back like, "Are you coming?" I'm like, "I'm coming," but I always set everything up on like YouTube and stuff. It takes a second to sync all this up. You know how time is and space and travel and all that. Hey, girl. She's here. We've synced up in time and space. Hey. Okay. You're her. Okay. Hey. Got my box. I'm ready. I'm prepared to open my box now that you're here. Lower my YouTube camera so it's easier for it to see my unboxing. All right. So I'm pretty excited for next weekend and going to LA Comic Con. With the We Are T.A.T.A.S group, our cosplay, and the Travelers Across Time and Space cosplay and nerd. Oh my goodness. Look at the inside of the box. Oh my gosh. This woman, person, being, goddess, this is amazing. You're determined to make me not throw out a box, aren't you? You know I would keep a box. You already know. You already know. You already know. Okay. T.A.T.A.S. This is your T.A.T.A.S Aesthetic Enhancement Kit, meant to help you look good and feel good as you prepare for your upcoming mission. This kit contains beautification products purchased on Earth in the early 21st century and jewelry made from materials sourced on T.A.T.A.S missions throughout the multiverse. This 4-themed packet should help you tend to your well-being and care for your skin, paint your face, and style your hairs, and decorate your fingernails. The box of treasures can accessorize your outfit. The goal of this kit is to encourage you to hope for the best while preparing to look fabulous throughout the worst, which is definitely needed when going to a Comic-Con because, you know, you be facing trials and tribulations. The skincare packet include an exfoliator pad, under eye treatments, and a face mask to help make sure Comic-Con convention. The makeup packets are meant to supplement the loose pigment. Makeup included is by Badass Cosmetics, a beauty brand chosen by Felice, the makeup expert on our team. I trust Felice's makeup. Oh my goodness. She sent me a palette once that, the most beautiful makeup palette. Oh, I love it. I live by it. The richest colors. The pack of hair accessories includes a hair crayon, which can be used to add streaks to your personal color to your hair or wig. The manicure packet includes the glue needed for applying glitters and charms to your polished claws. You may also choose to apply small rhinestones to your face using eyelash glue or spirit gum. The enamel pin included with your box of bling and flares comes with a locking pin back to ensure that you do not lose your accessory in the convention crowds. Your packets have been wrapped with a minimum of tape in order to maximize the reuse potential of the hand-painted wrapping paper. Aw, you're so sweet, because it is beautiful. T.A.T.A.S members are welcome to give away any of the items they receive. You are under no obligation to give anything that you do not want. When you do gift something from a T.A.T.A.S shipment, please refer to the recipient to T.A.T.A.S social media for more information about travelers across time and space. That is so sweet. See how beautiful? See, this is some of the hand-painted wrapping paper she's referencing there. Look how, see how pretty? That's pretty. So let's look at some of what we got going on in here. Let's do some unboxing. And let me just go ahead and hey. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is so freaking cute. This is so freaking cute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You made this? Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my God. And it's full of stuff. All right. So let's see what's up in here. Okay. So we got some earrings. And this is all stuff for our cosplay for when we go to LA Comic-Con again. We're going as a group of time travelers, so we'll all be dressed differently, and we'll all have each of us will have a theme character, and each of our characters will have a color theme. So my character is going to be blue, and like that's all you'll know about me going in, and like my roommate's going to be purple. And like, that's it. That's the only clue we're giving you guys about us going in is our color clue. That's it. And then you'll know more when we get there that day. We'll all just, yeah. I love that bracelet. I love that. That is gorgeous. I feel like the material inside the globe has that does something. Yeah, definitely. Because you're a time traveler. Everything has to do something. Time travel rules. That's the fun thing about the cosplay. We had to make up our own rules about our stuff. Exactly. See, we get to say what everything is. We get to make up all of our own stuff. It's like, ah, yes, some stardust. Keep it around. Did you send me a choker? With like the cutest little case for it ever. Looks like it has like a perfectly cleaned out old lip gloss container. Is housing it. Oh my goodness, this necklace. Okay, that's a little reflective. Let me take it out of there. I'm like so OCD. Like I have to put everything back right back in the little pouches, even though I'm taking everything out of the pouches. Because I don't want anything to get damaged before the convention, and I have damage fears. I'm not wearing anything until the convention, even though everything's cute. I refuse to wear anything before the convention because I'm klutzy and I'm like, I'll break a chain. I'll break a chain. I'll break a chain link. Yeah, I'm like, see, I'm not gonna risk breaking something perfectly matched. Not gonna do it. Look how perfectly cute and matched that is. I'm not gonna break it. I'm not gonna break a thing. These are all just so. Oh, that's so great that you can repair things. I know Gwen had one of her, I think it was her time spinner or something. I think she fixed it though. But like she had a issue where one of her links had and broke, and I was like, see, that's why I'm not wearing nothing, because I don't want to have an issue where I'm like taking it off and on, even though it's real cute. Like, yeah, it matches a lot of my stuff. Half my clothes are blue, but still. Yeah, it's like they're so cute, but I love the stars. Love it. I really want to try to find like some butterfly or star clips like for my hair. You know, 90s styles. Okay, I'll tell her. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. You have such amazing taste. But see, I know you know an aesthetic. Look at that. Sourced off world. See? That's how Time Traveler gets a quality piece for our cosplay. Can't try to get everything on Earth. I just can't. Oh, did you notice my timey-wimey shirt? Oh, you hand me the necklace. But you found the rocks. Well, I think the whole thing's beautiful. I think the whole piece is beautiful. They all look like you definitely put time and energy into finding all of this. That's why I definitely wanted to do the unboxing when I had time to like sit and be awake. I didn't want to do it when I was doing when my cognitive dysfunction was too bad and I couldn't form words. Let me just take this paper off. Because sometimes I'm just umming and through my thoughts. I am famous in the future button. That's bad, baby. I love these pins. These are great. I love pins. I do. I have a whole drawer just for pins. Oh my goodness. This pin says my feminism is intersectional and intergalactic. And I think that's amazing. That's like going to be the most amazing button in my collection. It's definitely going to step up my buttons game. This button out so you guys can really see it. Wiggle it out of there. Come on. There we go. This one's really cute. It's got some details though that you can see a lot better out of the bag. Stop. There you go. Focus camera. I know this camera will focus on it, but I wanted to make the other one focus on it. Oh, I could see how that would be hard, getting them to match personality and color. Yeah. Not so much easy. There's still more in this box, people. We've only just begun. So hold on. In fact, I'm going to have to stop and hit the weed. You better believe it. Wait for this picture to get in so you guys can really see this button. It's really cute. It's got blue and it has a little bit of pink in it. And it has yellow and it says comic on it. And it has some little hearts and stars. But this camera down here is actually like 1080p. So like once it focuses on the button and not me, it'll actually show everything that's on it real well. It just takes a minute for the camera to be like, oh, that. Oh, that. Because I always have to do that when I show it, like my waxes. I'm like, focus on it. Focus. Oh, you know what? I just remembered why it's lagging. I also keep having this lag because on my YouTube, that's making it harder for me to see what's happening because I'm not going to close this other tab. Earlier, I started uploading this video, and normally that doesn't take very long. But for some reason, this video is just not uploading. So I'm just going to have to give up on it and do it later. It's just taking up too much of my time and bandwidth. Pew, pew. This box is glorious. You know who would actually probably really love joining this group? My mom. You know, like I'm just randomly thinking about that right now. Um, um, I just knocked my mic and camera over. Eventually, it has to happen. Eventually, you have to do it. Last night, I was on here talking about how just one night they're just going to see me on camera, just like throw myself out of this chair. Like, I'm just going to be sitting here and just be like, just like fling myself out of this chair. I'm like, nothing's going to happen. I'm like, I'm not going to like, nothing, the chair's not going to move. Like, I'm just going to self fall. Like, just, that's just me. Like, I just self fall because, you know, klutz. Klutz has got to do stuff. Klutz has got to klutz. So let me take some medicine real quick before I move on to more packages. While this camera catches back up to me existing. Hey, Gwen. I'm doing my unboxing. It's amazing so far. I'm gonna braid my hair. Put it up. It's late. Hate keeping my hair out all day, you know? Too late for that nonsense. I braid it up right now while I'm sitting here. That's why I told her what we were doing so she could leave if she wanted. Right? Like, you know, the throwing yourself out of a chair struggle where you're just sitting there and you're like, what happened? And everyone at the table was like, there wasn't an earthquake. Like, why can't you okay? You continuing struggling in life, and you're like, I'm okay. Someone hand me a cup of water down here. Like, I'll be back up there in a second. Can't always be waiting. I'm not always going to jump right back up. Too old for that. Sometimes I sit down and they're like, oh, this is a real fall. Need a second. I was jolted. Like the other day, I was on live and Gwen came in. That's how the topic came up. Gwen came in and said she fell on both knees on the cement. And I was like, stop trying to be me. Like, that's me. That's what I do. I'm the one that does dramatic sudden drops onto both their shins and knees. Like they have no idea how to try to catch themselves like an adult. Like they don't know how to fall. I don't know how to try to catch on things near them. None of that. Just plummeting directly to the ground. Scrape up your legs totally. New scars. Like I stumble from standing still. Like I stumble just standing still when nothing's happening. I plummet like from 2 steps. Like last time I plummeted, we were walking down the front steps of our apartment and I plummeted to my knees. Like, like I landed directly on my front knees, scraped the fuck out of my knees. I was like, I could feel through my pants. I was like, Like, you fucked yourself. It's like, it's gonna be scarring on at least one of those knees. You're gonna need a scar cream. um, so I was like, you're not me. Like high school in front of everyone a couple times. I just slow gradients, fucking stairs everywhere at this nightmare school. Stairs. So they could always be there to watch you fall. There's always an audience to be like, oh, you okay? And that's how you know you really feel bad. You know it was a bad fall because teenagers asked if you were okay. Like teenagers were concerned for you. That's how you know it was a really bad fall. As teenagers showed empathy. Like, you really felt bad. You made teenagers show genuine concern for another human being. So you really, really ate shit. So badly that you turned teenagers back into human beings. They were like, oh, damn. I'm genuinely concerned for a person again. I don't even want to laugh. Like, I'm like, do we need to take her to the health office? Yeah. For real false. It's embarrassing. You're like, not going to be able to date these people after this. How can you have confidence in front of someone after falling like that? Like, you can have bucket confidence, but like real confidence? Oh, is this the hair crayon? Looks coloring. Oh, this little comb is adorable. I don't know what I could ever comb with this. Oh, this is tied so cutely. I think I can get my nail in it and untie it. I just stick to my paper like a stand. Yellow ball, smoking purple, LA Lakers. Hey. Look at the beautiful wrapping paper. And y'all know I love my handmade wrapping paper. Hand painted. Look at that. All part for my collage. I think that I'm going to end it. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I think I'm going to end up using that as the background for, like, because I'm got all these wine corks that I've been collecting because I want to do this collage of wine corks. In like a big picture frame, like get a really nice picture frame and do like a collage of wine corks. But I've been thinking like doing like a collage of this wrapping paper behind them, like making a paper mache collage with it, and then doing the wine corks like over it. I think that looks really nice. And then like hanging that. I love these colors because like the dress I have is actually like a royal blue, and so you see how these are gonna like super pop against that. Gonna have all different types of blues on. It's not just gonna be like one basic blue. And clear. And the pants, always essential. Whether you do curly or straight do. Oh, nail file. Mix that gently. Check my paper. Get smoke a little more. Glad I wasn't dabbing. Always takes more with weed. My chat just caught up. I like how you were telling me to not to untie it, but you see, that's what the claws come in handy. There's always little things that people think like I can never do. It's like the magic of the claws. There's the micro skills that they can do sometimes. Like this knot, I don't think they can get in. But like when I broke this nail the other day, my mom was like, like, so surprised it broke. And I'm like, they break. Like, that's just nail life. That's just what they do. Um, and especially if you get good quality ones, like it's because the better quality they are, actually, the more likely they are to break. Because like once like you look at my nail here, it's extremely thin, like paper thin. How thin the woman who's doing my nails is making it, because she really wants it to look like a natural nail. She doesn't want it to look like I have some big bulky nail put on top of my natural nail. She wants these to look like my natural nails until someone gets close to it, you know? Um, like, so, like, they get broken. Like, they can get broken off. That's just the way it is. The light carabiner for my Nadia cosplay. I don't know what you're saying, but yeah. Like, I don't care. You can borrow it. Just tell me what you need later. Like, if it's breakable, I have bubble wrap here. I have some pipe cases. Ooh, I almost untied another one. So close on that one. Ooh. This also allows me to do one of my other favorite things, which is open presents. Like, and you actually wrap my favorite way. When I was married, I told my ex, my favorite thing is wrapping gifts. So, like, no matter how much the gifts cost, just like wrap them individually, because I actually like unwrapping gifts more than I like gifts. So, like, just wrap everything individually. Like, that's what I love, unwrapping stuff. So, he was like, so if I get you socks, I like wrap each sock individually. Like, that's what I get off on. unwrapping stuff. And he's like, all right. And like he got so into that year, like he really went like over the top wrapping everything, and I super enjoyed it. So I also enjoy that about this. Like I very much do enjoy like unwrapping each individual thing. So I like unwrapping stuff. Like ooh, more stuff. Oh, glitter is to make you sparkles. On my end, the tubes are froze, so I'll have to, and now they're catching back up. I like this little box too. You know what annoys me the most about when this YouTube is slow? It's just like it's for no reason. Nothing is happening. It just is. What's in this? Oh, she wears one exactly like that. Oh, the lighter leash. Um, yeah, I literally have. I'll just bring you one. Um, oh, for my nails. Got it. Um, I have a whole bunch. See, I have a whole bunch. So, because people are always asking me about them, so I actually have them so that people can buy them for me when they're here. You gotta have hustles, you know. So, yeah. I actually, uh, you could just have one, sweetie. You don't have to pay. I'll just bring you one. Ask Jamie if she needs one. I like these colors. Very nice. Metallic and blue. I like to go with the unicorn metallic colors. Those are some of my favorite colors for my nails. Like whenever I see girls with those colors out, I go like, where do you get your nails done? Because not a lot of shops carry those even. In fact, I saw a girl the other day where she had one nail that was just regular blue, and all the rest of the nails were like metallic. Uh, and she said because she went back in to get a nail fixed, and the girl who had the metallic like was busy, or like that she liked to do her nails was busy, so she didn't like the other people that were there, so she just let this one guy mess with her hair, had him do it because he was the only other person there she liked. But she is just like, just you do it. But she's like, I don't care what colors you have. I don't want these other people messing with my nails. And I was like, I get that though, because like I don't just let anybody mess with my nails. I'd rather have the wrong color on it than just have anybody do it. Picky. You know, one of the reasons why I thought about my mom too, because like my mom is like a 6-bedroom house in California, like a huge backyard, big nerd events. Sometimes I know she'd want to have them because she's a big old nerd. When she got that house, you know what she dedicated one of those rooms to? Star Trek. In fact, she's been discussing with Gwen having her tear out one of the walls. In fact, she's wants to have Gwen come down and like stay for like a week or so to like rebuild one of the walls as like Federation doors, regulation doors. She's like, that's the major renovation she wants to do to her home. She has priorities. What is this for? My lips? My face at putting this on my lips. Like, this better look good on me, Felice. Like, you know what my face looks like. So, I hope you didn't send this to me trying to mess me up. No one's ever suggested to me that I wear some brown shade. I haven't worn a brown shade of lipstick since junior high school when I was on some chola shit. This is a very chola decision for me. So we'll see how this goes. I mean, I've considered it when I'm like listening to YG, and I'm like, maybe I should wear brown lipstick again. But, you know, we'll see. One of my aunts still wears brown lipstick with black eyeliner, with black lip liner sometimes, or darker lip liner sometimes. But, you know, auntie, which one I'm talking about. I'm not going to call you out by name, but you know who you are. And auntie, you know who I'm referring to. Okay. Well, I'm just saying, I do have an aunt that wears this shade of lipstick with darker liner. And that aunt, when she sees this video, will know who I'm speaking about. This is a little shady. But she has been rocking a chola aesthetic for a while, and I am gonna say that maybe auntie should switch to a redder shade or something a little pinker sometimes. Maybe think about that. I mean, you don't have to. You look cute still. You're cute. You're very cute. You're cuter than me most of the time. But also, you don't have to wear that lipstick either. Just things to think about. I mean, let's see how it looks. I have my lipstick regularly right here. I mean, I have my regular lipstick right here, so all I need is a chapstick for underneath. I can't put on lipstick without chapstick underneath it because my lips be dry. Ah, there it is. Oh, I do understand that suggestion. I was wondering about the shade too. I hadn't decided on my makeup choices. I'm always curious about those though. I'm also this type of girl though who usually decides on the fly, unless. Although I do have a palette that's particularly good for this because I have the Anastasia. What do you call it? Is it? It might be the Fenty palette actually. So it's particularly good for the aesthetic I'm going for this time. Why is my camera still facing the wrong direction? Literally, you were looking at me 1 second ago. How? Why would it turn back around? Why? Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like seems like the best decision you had to go with. We're trying out this lipstick option for the cosplay. Yeah, I mean, we can always switch it up. Wow, this looks a lot like. This really does remind me. This is a nice matte, though. Right? I mean, it does a lot. It's a lot more matte than the lipstick I used to wear when I was younger, but it does also still remind me a lot of that lipstick. Like, I mean, if I wore this with a black lip liner. Mm. Yeah, I like matte. Yeah, if it wasn't matte, I'd probably be repulsed. I always respond better to mattes. I know my mom likes shinier makeup better than me, or more than me is the correct. More than I I know English. The little bracelets. My favorite brand of tea, Harney and Sons. Harney and Sons is like my favorite like brand of tea. Love Harney and Sons. It was one of my first brands of tea too. That was like real tea and not just that like powder Michigas or quote unquote leaves. So yeah, I'm keeping this box. Y'all wish your boxes were as nice as my boxes. In a rock and a talk good pimp, because I am full of room from safe. Come up this way. Okay. Last I think I can get this one open. See a little hole here. Yeah. Ah, got it. Ooh. I have a whole bag for these. Hand out, hand out, hand out. I'm do them here first, and then I'll do them there. That way, you can catch it. So, to read off what these all are. These are the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating 100% Hydrogel Mask, Hyaluronic Acid, instantly quenches skin, deeply hydrates, leaves skin supple and hydrated. I love sheet masks. This is no ordinary sheet mask. This mask is made from a unique 100% hydrogel material. It contours to your skin and seals in the formula for optimal absorption to deliver clinically proven results. Your skin is left soft, hydrated, and supple. Contains hyaluronic acid, non-comedogenic, that means it doesn't clog your pores. Gentle on skin. For best results, apply to your face, leave on for 15 to 30 minutes after cleansing and before applying your serum to give your skin an extra boost of hydration. And what I always do with these is all the extras, I always wipe it all over my neck and chest first, and then I lay it. right? It's hard to tell if you like these. Like, is it good or is it washing you out? Especially because I have such big lips. It's like, that's a lot of nothing.
What's up, guys? Where you been at? I've been waiting for you. My name is Michael Buffington. I'm the concept art lead with game development department, and in game development, we do really cool stuff. In fact, we teach you guys how to make games. Check this out. Beautiful artwork all over the walls, really high-level stuff. Students are doing really good work here.
Skin Iceland solutions for stressed skin. Hydrocool firming gels with hexapeptide technology. Gels with gels raffermescent. Oh, okay. That's not English. Okay, I'm like, why can't I read? I'm like, shouldn't these letters be in a different order? Yeah, exactly. You feel like it needs a darker liner or something. But then if you put a darker liner with it, that's not fashionably acceptable. So say the fashion gods. Right?
As you can see, everywhere around the department, there's really cool artwork all over the wall. What I really want to show you is our esports work.
The fashion gods say you're not allowed to do that.
This is Michael. He's our tech lead, and he's the head of all the really cool esports stuff that we do here in game development.
But it is the only thing that could make it stand out more. I have to do that with a few lipsticks. I actually put darker liners around certain lipsticks because it's the only, like, slightly darker. But I do it slightly darker. But, like, technically you're not supposed to do that. But, like, I know what my lips need. Like, it's my face. It's okay. I'll probably still wear the lipstick eventually because, like, there are parties where I can wear a chola look and it's fine. There's times when I want to. There are times when I want that. So eventually I'll wear it with the black lip liner. The facts of life. Or a dark brown. Like I am from out here. You know, I'm from Southern California. My whole life. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I did wear this look in high school. And then I saw it in, like, my high school pictures, and I was like, I need to stop. And it was really hard to get rid of all these pictures. It was like, oh my God, you do not know how long it took me to get rid of all the pictures of me wearing this shit. My mom still has like two. And I'm like, will you stop? Will you take the pictures down? Of me looking like that? People don't need to know that I was wearing that dark lip liner. That shiny ass brown lipstick. That champagne ass colored lipstick. Like, people don't need to know. That I was really proud.
Don't want your nigga, but he wanna fuck me. I'ma wake up and go give me some money. He gon' wake up and give me something sucky. See, bitches scary, they check me Kentucky. Bitch, I'm from Texas, you know what you fucking. Walk like a blade every beat I be cutting. Drawing the M on this Lucy McLovin. Bitch, I'm a 10 like I landed and stuck it. If you don't like me, little bitch, you can suck it. All of my haters is trapped in a bucket. Nose in the app cause they fucking disgust me. None of these bitches is fucking with making. Bitch, I'm the hottest, the fuck is you saying? I had to hop off the porch and go get it. I went to pick up the torch and then lit it. They tried to tell me I can't, but I did it.
But it's funny though, because I have cousins, like, we're like almost the same exact complexion and like face shapes, but like they can pull off this and I can't. But also, she'll just straight up rock the look. Like, she's like more hurt than me, so like she don't give a fuck. She's like, bitch, I'm just gonna fucking wear the lip liner. She's like, I don't give a fuck. She's like, also she's younger. I'm the oldest, so like I've already got more, you know. They're still in their early 20s. They're not like looking back on their Insta yet. They're not like, oh, I gave it up yet. Yeah, it's like in certain moments it'll look just like I could go out at certain nights and it'll probably look good, and then like certain nights it'll probably look bad. Like, yeah, exactly. Like my aunt, like that's what I'm talking about. My aunt that I'm talking about, in her pictures in her 20s, she has the same exact lipstick on, and it's fucking popping. Like the same exact lipstick. It's like that's like that's what's crazy. It's not like the look changes. It's like it ages you. Oh, I just realized my fridge is open. Like the shit ages you somehow. So you maintain the look somehow, and you're like, but I didn't change. How did it? I didn't change. Like I just maintained my look, but somehow, over time, it just became more like I would be like, let's go to a Mac counter, auntie. Like when I was a kid, I was stealing her makeup. I got that lipstick from her. I stole that shit from her. I stole her lipstick. Like, so, like, I fucking stole her lipstick. So, and now I'm over here shitting on her for having it. And now I'm like, Auntie, stop. Stop it. Stop. And it's like, that's the circle of makeup. And that'll be like my niece one day. She'll go from like borrowing my red lipstick to be like, Auntie, it's on your teeth. Right? Like, look, yeah, because Insta got the like the zhuzh. Insta zhuzhes you. Insta does. Insta zhuzhes you. YouTube doesn't zhuzh you. Go make it happen. Yeah. So like on YouTube, it's like giving my face more dimension. Like it's making my face look like two different colors, like lighter skin, darker lipstick. But on YouTube, it's like all one color. So you can't really see it's not like making it's looking all like blah tan. And without going into a mirror, I can't tell which one is a lie. I honestly don't know which one of these is more honest. I assume YouTube. I'm gonna believe YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna believe it YouTube because YouTube is just a straight 1080p camera. Doesn't have like a filter on or anything. So I'm gonna say that YouTube just has like my natural skin tones and this lipstick, and it's like brown. Antonio has woken up to announce wines. Status update. What puppy? My arm was just itching to remind me that he was laying on me earlier. What's up? What's up, chicken butt? Can you wait a little bit longer? And then I'll come do with you? Is it after right now? Okay. Okay. He was gonna die if it wasn't this incident. Yeah, I do think the YouTube does subtract a little bit. And Insta does boost a little bit. Although I can say it only does boost if you add like a filter or something, because if you just do regular, it doesn't. It's just the same. Like my natural camera doesn't. Like my regular camera just makes me look like a squirrel fart. I had to find a filter. Like I think everyone has to find a filter that makes them look like themselves. You know, because like most cameras don't make you look like you. Like you have to kind of find something that makes you look like yourself. Because I remember one of my best friends actually told me one of my best friends called me on the phone. One of my best friends since ninth grade called me on the phone and asked me why none of my pictures on Facebook that other people took looked like me. And I was like, what? Like, that was such an important call to me. The reason why that I felt that call was so important was because I had felt that way for years. I felt like other people's pictures didn't look like me, but you can't say that because then you sound vain. Like, you can't say that other people's pictures don't look like you because then you sound vain. You can't say I feel like only the pictures I take look like me. That makes you sound delusional. But if someone else says that, then that makes you sound like, that finally is confirming my like observation bias. Like, it's just like that. I had felt that way, but that finally confirmed what I thought. But he was like, no, like when you take pictures of you, it looks like you, but when other people take pictures of you, you look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And I was like, that is literally exactly how I felt about dog. What is wrong with you? What go lay down. Stop panicking. But I was like, all of my pictures on Facebook looked like that. Like any picture people tagged me in, I looked like I was being caught hunching over menacingly from behind, and then someone was like, "Say cheese," and I was like, "Huh?" And everybody else was like normal. But when I took pictures, it looked exactly like me. So until like my friend John called me and said that, I was always thought like, I guess I'm ugly. Like, guess I'm ugly, and just I didn't know until I saw these pictures. So that was like one of the best phone calls I ever got in my whole life. Thank you, John. Thank you for that phone call. And I remember, like, the real reason I felt like that one of the real things that confirmed that is like my sister-in-law. Like, Caroline, you're the worst. She takes the best fucking pictures all the time. Yeah, I know you got to go to sleep soon, sweetie. I really love doing this with you too. Even though you sent me like a million of the best things in the world, and even though it took a minute to unwrap them because I had to stop and smoke, but everything was amazing. Tommy take me a minute to use all this stuff, but everything is amazing. But like my sister-in-law is amazing. Even like my sister, like she's had 3 kids now, but even after each baby, like she had like just popped out a fresh kid, and she's still like, they'll be like, she just had a kid, tired, kid sucking on her. To be like, so everybody say cheese. She'd be like, huh? Smile. Pictures still come out. Somehow she still is radiant. I'm like, why do I look like I'm the one that just had the baby next to her? Like how? I'm half. I'm not even going to get into all the details of like, I'm not going to get into shape. I'm not going to, no, none of that. It's just the point. I look like a troll. Like it's just horrible. Yet chronic illness. Okay, I look horribly deteriorated next to her, and she's like raising children, like just had a baby, still all that, and somehow she turned around and she's like, huh? like yes, and I'm like, I know she's going through things, and yet somehow I look horrific in this picture. Like you can see the disease on me. Like in the picture, you like disease. Like why do I photograph like that? Why do you see illness in my pictures? Like it's terrible. Like so I hate it. Like it's captured on Kodak. So yeah. For real. It's like that's the price for me looking cute in real life. Like I get to be looking young in real life, but all my pictures have to look bad. Like that's the price. That's the price. I get to look cute in real life and stay like people are like, how you look so young? Like all my pictures have to come out looking terrible. Like people are like, say cheese, like oh. No. I'm not. Oh, as soon as like all my cousins somehow photograph looking like Victoria's Secret models, and I photograph looking like one of the Muppets in every holiday. Every holiday, I come looking good. I dress good still. Yeah, at least I look good to people's eyes, but it's the cost. No good photos. I'm excited to see you too. We're all gonna look great IRL. Who knows how I'll look on camera? Good night, sweetie. You go get some sleep. I am going to continue watching Crazy Head. Let's see how far in it is. Oh, it's still got some episodes. Oh no. I am going to. I'm going to. Okay, let's see. First, I'm going to shut down the live on Instagram since the unboxing is over. Good. Keep this one running though. Put my dog up real quick. Okay. You're being wild. Okay. I don't know if you guys have seen Crazy Head. It's a really, really, really good comedy horror series. on Netflix. They got canceled extremely unjustly on Netflix, of course. After only one season and shitty advertising, of course, because it's Netflix. And we've watched it so many times in my stream over the years. That it's been out for at least a couple years.
As a friend, I love you, friends. Okay? That's cool. Do I have to tell you that I love you? Because I'm not really comfortable with that. I know you do.
Stop acting out. Don't start woofing at me. Okay, I do yawn. I do.
I already lost one friend.
The first step to an exorcism is you have to pee on somebody. Oof. You've been exercised. Cock mouth? Oh my god. Oh. Before I finish the YouTube stream, at least. I forgot I need to say some stuff. Oh. See? I was going to forget because my memory's all brain tumory. But you know what? I didn't forget because I didn't end it. So boom, memory in your memory face. Bloop. So if you guys do want to follow everything that happens for LA Comic Con, make sure that you follow the puppy down. Not puppy down. Don't follow that. Follow the hashtags here. We are T.A.T.A.S and famous in the future. Hashtag famous in the future and hashtag Chronic Globe. All that. you know, boop, boop. Because you know what? As you guys know from the last couple tubes I did, when I tried to edit these piece of shit videos, I messed some stuff up. So I'm not gonna try to edit these to add any special effects to add our tags for a bit. So this is what you get right now. Pieces of paper. You get that, son? Antonio. Technology. Brought to you by May. So, you got We Are T.A.T.A.S, hashtag famous in the future, and hashtag Coniclo. And that's what you follow to keep up with everything we're doing next weekend at Comic Con. And we'll be there on Saturday. And you can start following us on Thursday or Friday to keep up with everything that's going on. On the stream. It's distracting me so much I didn't realize you. See, his high pitchedness. Stop. Antonio. He's just being dramatic for no reason. Stop.
The following is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
I think I'm gonna rewatch Castle Rock this week since they're having the show premiere soon. Antonio, stop. Oh, they put out poison before. What is fucking Hulu? This, do these mouses work? God damn it. It gets annoying after a certain point. Like, God. Top of his whining in the background. Oh my God. Like, okay, it's the browser. I'm gonna search. Where's the computer entirely? Dog, shut the fuck up. You're being dramatic. You're taking it too far. I can't. I can't. There's always some bullshit update on this computer. Like that's why whenever half the time when this computer has some issue or something, there's always some imaginary. It's like, what the fuck is it even talking about? Was updating? What was updating? Down. want to see if we can find something. Smoke in the meantime. Thought I brought my dab rig over here. Okay, I'm seeing some good stuff on this list. Mine here that I could do. Just getting hard to choose now. Okay, now I'm getting old songs stuck in my head. I could even do Castlevania. We need interim. Onward, onward. And then if you want to follow Chronic Globe on Instagram, y'all. Starting the Castlevania now. Got it. And if you guys, if anybody wants to follow Chronic Globe on Instagram for more basic graphics. Boom, boom. Oh, yeah. Gotta remind myself to do that. Um, yeah. Instagram. Kind of close. My Instagram. Follow us right there. Boom, boom. Do that. Check it out. Follow. And that's May.Day J. And that's her A's and E's. Because I write sloppy. Boom, boom. So, when you have time, check that out. Follow and subscribe on here. That part. I always forget that too. Right? Because we're supposed to say that, right? Like and subscribe? Right? Yeah. Right.
What if you just trade? I took my shoulder job and you haven't offered me a drink or even to take my coat. It was all I had left. I'm really not interested in superstition or being some muttering wise woman cheating people with oil and necklaces and entrails. I want to heal people. Not to learn. Will you help me? You have to teach me to like people again. At least tolerate them. Or stop putting them on sticks. Travel much. I can travel. Sometimes I can travel. But you don't. Sure. The world is changing. Travel like people do in that market. I've known you. What was the need to walk there? But I give you
The true science.
They won't be peasants anymore if you teach them. They won't live such short, scared lives if they have real medicine. They won't be superstitious if they learn how the world really works. Why should they do that? To make the world better. Start with me. And I'll start with you.
Where's that?
No.
Ugh, that hurts. Keeps popping. Look at me. Ugh, feel it. She's nicer than me. If I was being burned alive, I'd be calling out to my man, kill all these motherfuckers. Do it in my name. I'm vindictive and petty. Don't fuck with me if I have a powerful man. Like, I'd be burning like, he's gonna fuck all y'all up. Y'all fucked with the wrong one. I might be burning, but he's coming for you. Anytime I was with a dude who like could fight and someone fucking me and he didn't do something, I'd be like, excuse you. Where was you? You'd be like, I was over here. You can handle yourself. I don't know where the casserole is. Spread all my shit out today. All over that place. It's way over there. Oh, because I was moving shit for the unboxing. I was like, I might not even smoke anymore today. Boom. If you'd like to donate to Chronicles and pay us for and this media you enjoy, we do have a Patreon. And tiers start at just $1 a month. $1. Like a bag, less than a bag of chips now. Bags of chips cost more than $1, so we cost less than a bag of chips. So $1 a month. You can get on Chronicles Patreon subscription. And you can even donate at Cash Me. See? So go check out our Patreon for info. Out our Instagram, you'll see the info for our Chronic Loaf Tea Shop. And if you check out our Patreon, you'll see the info for our Chronic Loaf Tea Shop. We have a lot of amazing designs up there and a lot more coming. Next week for Comic-Con, we're releasing a lot on the day that we go. They're not coming out until midnight the day we go. So keep your peepers peeped for that. You gotta be live if you want to catch it. You gotta stay alive. You gotta stay alive. Because I guess being live is what it's all about these days, right? Stay alive. I'm going live. Going live. You know, really, it's not about going live. It's just about we're a community. And we try to keep active activities for the community, you know, so that the members of the community have stuff to do, stuff that they can participate in from home. So that even if you're in bed, you have stuff to participate in and feel actively involved in. And even if you're smoking in bed and chilling in bed, you can enjoy a full month of Halloween activities, and uh, you could enjoy a full month and a half actually leading up to of Comic-Con anticipation, and then we're going to be super active at Comic-Con. You know, we wanted to make it really fun for the community, and then we created the T.A.T.A.S community so that now we have this community of people that everyone gets to follow, and um, we'll be going to all different types of events, and not all of us will go to all of them. And you guys will get to follow all of us though as we go to all different events all over the place. And like right now, 4 of us are going to LA Comic Con. But like Felice is helping us get ready for LA Comic Con, even though she's not going. But there will be events that no, there will definitely be events I don't go to that Alex and Jamie and Felice go to, because I know Felice will be able to go to shit that I can't go to, because there will definitely be shit that Alex and Gwen and Felice can go to that I'm gonna sit out because of money or because I'm sick or whatever. But that we've set up so that the whole community can enjoy and participate in. Um, so that's like how the events are structured. That's why there's multiple people in the group, uh, like the T.A.T.A.S group. But that's why we have the packages set up so that, you know, they go out to us all over the country leading up to the event and stuff like it. And we're still adding people too. So, but yeah, it's a community. So it's a lot of fun. But we still have like Chronic Loaf is actually a 24/7 online stream that people can always come to and hang out online and watch TV and movies, and sometimes we listen to music. And actually, now the way the Chronic Loaf stream works, it actually allows it where some days we can stream multiple things at the same time, and have like we've always had big community events in the stream some days, but now some days when we have those big events, we are streaming like 4 different screens at the same time. I'm actually going to post a demo video of that on here so that you guys can see how that works. And I only have a demo video of it on mobile, but I need to get a demo video of it on desktop. But like, it's really great. So like, we're going to be doing like a baby shower soon, and like we've done birthday parties a lot of times. But we do 420, and like we're doing all of Halloween. We're doing like themes each week. But like this week's theme is like cryptids, which is like cryptozoology, which is like Bigfoot and Mothman and the Fly and Chupacabra and stuff like that. And next week it's like sci-fi and stuff like that. So definitely don't miss out on Cryptober. Because so follow the Cryptober tag if you want to know for Halloween. All month long. And it's also, just so you know, the other thing that's really important to note about Cryptober, it's also an artist festival. Cryptober is also an online artist festival. Okay? So Cryptober is also a huge online artist festival. All right? So with each week's theme, you can also submit art of any kind online, the theme. And the art can be any kind, but it's supposed to be related to tying the theme in with Disability Association. And so you can go on Twitter and read about how the art props are supposed to work. And I also did a post earlier today where I fully explained how the Cryptober competition is supposed to work. But yeah, it's a full artists competition that Mike Mort, who is the artist for Chronic Loaf. So almost all of the art that you see for Chronic Loaf and the Chronic Loaf tees are made by Mike Mort. He's our graphic designer and the lead chair for art on our board of directors. And that's Mike Morton. So follow him on Twitter. And he's also running Cryptober with Chronic Love. He's in charge. It's his thing. He founded it. He's the creator. Follow him. Go to his website. Follow his tea shop. Buy his shirts. He's a great artist. But Mike Mort, he is really amazing. And I think if you follow him for a while, you really like him. He's one of my favorite white people, for sure. Definitely one of my favorite white men. And that's saying a lot, you know? It's really putting somebody out there. And disabled white guys, you know, they're just like all other white guys. They're difficult. They have a lot of baggage. It's not easy on them because they often are, you know, our community has to deal with a lot, and we don't like to talk about it out in the streets. Um, this is a disability cast, community cast. So like this isn't really out in the streets, but like um disabled men are often not prepared to deal with real life because their parents raised them trying to prepare them to just survive. Like, oftentimes disabled parents are just told, like, and their parents are like, so their parents are in survival mode. And their parents do not prepare them for life. Their parents don't give them the skills and the know-how and the coping mechanisms to deal with being a human being. Like that, period, point blank. Like that, like no need to really go beyond that. Like just being a person. Like being a person is not easy. Being a person in everyday life, like with other people, it's hard. It's like, so being a good person where you can like, be empathetic. Sorry, just realized my phone was perfect. Where you can be empathetic and uh, treat people well is not easy, and that is what basically everybody struggles with. That's what causes bigotry and disrespect and hatefulness and like just common inconsideration. Like just that. Just being a person is hard. And people don't want to work at it. So if your parents didn't work on it with you when you were a kid, you grow up and don't realize like, oh, I gotta work on this. Like, so a lot of neurodivergent kids, we know being a person is hard because like we always knew it was hard. Like when we were little, it was hard to be a person. So we grew up like, yeah, being a person is hard. It was never easy for us to be a person. Like we were little, it was hard. So when we got older, we knew it was hard. Like we always had to work on these skills. So for people who being a person was easy when they were little, when they get older, they're like, what? Now I got to work on being a person? Like, yeah, nigga, like you got to have skills at life. Like some shit is hard. Like empathy wasn't easy for me when I was a kid. My parents literally had to be like, people have feelings. And I'm like, what? Like impacted by what you say? And they're like, yeah, so like when you say things, then they feel it. And I'm like, wait. So like my words make them feel things? And they're like, that part. And I'm like, whoa, that took like a decade and a half for me to receive. Okay. like it took me like a decade and a half to receive that information. And here's the thing, you niggas still don't understand that. Like you guys still don't get that. So I felt slow, but like you guys still don't get that information because you guys still be like, so I can't say something just because somebody's gonna feel the information that I said. So I felt slow, but like you people still don't understand that. So like why should I feel bad that it took me like a long time as a child to understand that I couldn't silly when a child made her look ignorant in front of a room full of little kids. Like, but y'all still don't understand that you can't say things because it makes somebody feel bad. Like, I'm just saying, like, I feel like I really wasn't a slow kid. Everybody doesn't have empathy. Or like just general awareness of other people's feelings. Like that's actually a common thing. Like I was taught to me be felt like that was weird, but is it? Or is that regular? I don't know. I feel like the perception that that's weird is what's weird. Maybe. Because here I sit in a world where the president has no awareness of how his words make people feel. Or shall we tweet on over to his Twitter right now? Like, and see if he has any awareness. Like, and yet he's super successful. No awareness. So, you know, so a lot of people are not raised with these skills. So, like a lot of disabled parents, you know, they're just raised trying to get their kids to survive and from day to day. And especially if you're told your kid's only going to, like, they're born with the illness that at the time that their kid was born, maybe in 82 or 84, their kid was only given like a 8-year life expectancy or a 10-year life expectancy, you know, like they're just on survival mode. They're not even thinking about their kid making it to 18, you know, they're not even thinking that's an option at the time. So they're not thinking about giving their kid those skills. They're not even thinking about giving their kid those options at the time. They weren't even thinking about giving their kid the skills to like treat a woman with the respect and you know necessary to court her so that you could get into a long-term relationship with her. They didn't even like give you the skills, so that they never had a sex talk with you. They never treated you like a sexual being. None of that. They never encourage you to get into relationships. They just erase that from your life, no matter how old you got. Like, and then like, so then like, what are you supposed to do? Then you're just teaching your fucking self, and then you're just mocking at people being rude, and so of course you're on skills, and you're frustrated, and you react in frustration, and so you're a fucking asshole, and it's not okay. Of course, it's not okay. And like misogyny and disrespect and abuse in any situation is not okay. It's never okay. It's like we have like a whole community of these fucking assholes. Like, you know, like that's what you end up with. You end up with the whole community of people in that situation. And of course, like females don't necessarily react the same way or like tend to lean towards educating themselves more naturally because that's our inclination. We feel like it's our responsibility to educate ourselves. You know, we don't want to put that responsibility on anybody else. Blah 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 blah. What you gonna do? Societies, natural inclinations. It's like, so until like we're given the opportunity to like work that out in our own societies, which we can do for ourselves. We don't need other people to come condescend into our own societies for us. Like we'll take care of our own shit. Thank you. Like we don't want other people fucking our shit. Like we'll take care of our shit. We want like I think good disabled men should come talk to disabled men. I don't think we need abled men to come talk to disabled men, you know? That would be I think that's nonsense. I think good disabled men who are married or who have gotten themselves together on their own, who've worked themselves out, who've worked through their own issues and taken care of themselves and handled their own internalized ableism on their own. I think those men should go back into the community and help other disabled men and women. I'm like, it's not, we don't need other able people coming outside into the community condescending to disabled people and nonsense and bullshit. No, thank you. Please stop swerving into our lane. And maybe because that's mostly what they do hear from is why it's taken so long to hear break down. They don't get enough interest community support. They get too much inter community support.
Haven't seen you before? Just passing through. I'll take it. Thanks. You want to pass through quicker? Yeah, I guess you've got some tools here. It's really fancy. Don't need it. We've got a tribe of speakers in the city. Once we've done what needs to be done, the demons will leave us alone.
I like Castlevania.
There's an old story.
I'm a fan.
So, they said he was a great hero hundreds of years ago. Now he seems under the catacombs. The way being advantage for him. I think he'll come back. Oh, yeah. What keep it quiet? The new bishop made it over exactly this monstrous number 9. But the bishops never come back.
You know what I think speakers in the city consulted him. We have no defenses, so of course treacherous bastards come over the wall every
I've never played the game though.
The city had not to put too fine a point on it, gone to hell. If the others will just do as he says, when the counteract to it, then all will be in order.
Almost tripped over my phone cord while sitting down. That would have been interesting. You almost got to see me fly out of the chair tonight. Oh, so close. So close. But not close enough.
Are you talking back to me? No, I'm really talking to you. Anyone can see that we are not responsible for what the folks.
Maybe next time.
So now I'm stupid. I work within the light of God Himself, but you can see things I can't with your magic. There's no magic, sir. We are here to help. That's all.
Why can't like money just like materialize? I feel like that's a reasonable thing to request, right? I feel like you should just need money and it magically materializes. Like
Will killing an old man make you less scared of the dark? No.
you keep trying, right?
Oh, hell. I'm sorry. I was trying to snatch the steak out of your hand, that's it. What fucking figure? That's no way from none of the cloth to talk. What have you done there? Kill the bastard! Look, I don't like priests at the best of times. I mean, I really, really don't like priests. If you leave now,
I mean, I really, really don't like this.
last warning, there's something nasty. That's a funny name for a priest to be carrying. That's a seriously. Out of practice, but I'm stone cold surprised. Someone will get hurt. Pick him up. Take him back to your church. Don't bother this man or his people again. The violence wasn't necessary.
Wasn't it?
But please appreciate.
I think the violence was necessary.
Thank you for your kindness. And I think you're staying. You're welcome. Can I we have settled the information. No cataracts. But I would be glad of your company on the way to our lodge. How many are you? 11. Well, I insist we become the best one. One of us is this. This is. We were worried about you. But it was too soon to go outdoors. I told you it was necessary to offer it. However, I was made by some of the Christian priests. You're right. Thanks to this man. Although I fear there may be trouble ahead because of what did you do? Titus. The boat's still alive. You used violence on them? The younger people, their words can speak louder than actions. Well, your speaker's words are what you do. You know of us. My family had always been on good terms with him. My father was going to fight the war. When he tried to convince the speaker to have your oral history transcribed on paper. Yes, we are quite protective of our witness. History is a living paper. Would you like something? I prefer something to drink. Bring our plate some. Oh, never mind. Maybe you can just tell me why you are here. Speakers need anyone they be right. You must know that. I know speakers are on much trials. And how do you know that? Because the locals are blaming the T.A.T.A.S. That's the churches. They need something to divert people from the truth. That the church is
Okay.
Rob Dracula's
Had to tell people I was playing Castlevania.
There were speakers.
My ankles hurt.
The church burned Dracula's wife at the scene. I just didn't want
I want to stretch out so bad.
You didn't answer my question. There is no instruction left in this. No doctors, no aid. You know speakers, and you know we can't turn away from those who need it. That is why we may as well pass. There is an old story. A legend of a tourist. The story says that the Savior sleeps under a fish. A great hero who sleeps until he is needed. Until is the darkness upon the land. Yeah, I heard that one. The sleeping soldier. The local legend. Conveniently convenient.
I'm going to end this live.
See how much.
And
I'm a Belmont.
I'm going to do some yoga
So I know
because
you're
my
people who gather knowledge.
back needs it.
Memorize, carry complete spoken.
And that is what I should do.
Also, gather hidden knowledge
Y'all,
on how to practitioner the
have a good
magic
night.
tribes. But that knowledge, what your family
If you want to join me in the Chronicles stream, that is where I'll be. Hop in and watch Castlevania with me.
So you think there's someone who can save the city and sleep on, and you're here to wait for it?
On the Cast app,
This would be
or
yes.
in
That one
browser.
went into the catacombs under the mausoleum west of the church. That's not it. Isn't there a headman in Britain?
They're supposed to be
Died
releasing
in the first one. Our searches have been unsuccessful.
the
So, what do you offer? Find some more food,
iPhone
find a drink, get drunk, get food. Maybe
Uh,
some trees,
app
watch the show before I move on. The good little people
forecast
dying
this month. So any day now. I'm hella excited for that. And then any day now, they're also supposed to be releasing the update for cast with moderator updates and a bunch of good stuff. And then after that, they'll be releasing that monetizes cast and blah blah blah. This month's supposed to have a bunch of good ass updates for cast. So I'm really hoping that the updates go through. I'm hoping that with the Apple updates, a lot of the old viewers from Rabbit get to come back because I miss a lot of you guys, and I know a lot of you guys have been wanting to come back. And honestly, if they don't, I might be changing the Chronicle structure soon. So we'll see what happens. And what happens for 2020, won't we?
Wait outside the city. Give your aid to the survivors when the nightfall finally just rips through this place. Could it be up? We were talking about it in the marketplace this morning. I don't think you might say my question. I know what it's like to be persecuted by your own country for the accident of your birth. I find it a great time. If that is the condition of your recovery, yes. I'm leaving now. Don't go walkabouts looking for people to get supported. Stay right here. He's not dying, they're frightened. It's leaving without ever having done outcomes. I don't care.
I love this little like baby comb. My hair will break the shit out of this. Okay, so I posted the link to the cast app. You can come join and watch Castlevania with us, or whenever you're watching this in the future, you can come watch whatever we're watching in the future, because we'll still be running. We're running 24/7, and we're always on. So come see what we're watching. Adios, y'all.